Nicky Hawkins here, West Ham Fan TV. I thought I'd make a little bit of a different video today. I'm just filming this on my phone. I'm sitting at home reading up on the internet after work, and I've just got to bring this up. Now, the video is concerning Barry Hearn. Now, Barry Hearn, in my eyes, is a cretin, and in fact, words can't describe to me, because he came out in 2011 or whenever we was bidding for the Olympic Stadium and said that obviously West Ham would encroach on Leyton Orient's territory, and the fact that a Premier League club would affect Leyton Orient's sales. Now, we went down and back up since then, and he wanted to. He's explored all sorts of different avenues about blocking the West Ham's move, blah blah blah. But he said that at the time about West Ham. Now, West Ham were, I think, that season got relegated. Yet he was supporting Tottenham's bid to go into the Olympic Stadium. Now, at the time, although they're not anymore, Tottenham were Champions League and West Ham were going down to Division 1. Now, how the heck does he think that, you know, we would affect his crowds or whatever at Leyton Orient, and Tottenham, who were playing in the Champions League at the time, wouldn't? Now, I don't know what he was up to then. He also has proposed back then a ground share with West Ham, which everyone rejected. Nobody wanted Leyton Orient. They look stupid in a stadium that size, to be fair. I've been over Leyton Orient and it's a shithole. They can't even fill the shithole that they've got over at Brisbane Road, you know. So how they was going to, you know, we probably won't even fill it, to be fair to us, you know. So what they're going to look like playing in a stadium that size, I don't know. Now, he went to court, he took us to court, he took us to all different avenues, you know, and in my mind, you know, comment in the section below if you disagree or agree with me or whatever. It was all about money, getting a few quid, nicking a few quid, because that's all Barry Hearn is about. That's all he's worried about. Now, he's since sold Leyton Orient to an Italian who, in his first season, took them down. You know, he was saying last year that we should be worried about them, about competing with their neighbours and whatever. If he was that concerned about, if he was that adamant that they was going to be sitting there competing with us, he wouldn't be worried about us moving into the Olympic Stadium. Now, he came out today, even though he sold the club a year ago and whatever, and to a man that run his club like a shambles, let's be fair, you know, 20 years of work, and he sold it to the highest bidder. So telling me that Barry Hearn ain't about money is ridiculous. He sold it to the highest bidder, and that geeser's just run the club into the ground. I can only see one way for them now. They was paying something like one of the strikers £20,000 a week wages. Now, for a League One club, that's ridiculous, even in this day and age. No wonder they're going under. Anyway, he's come out today. He's not even the chairman of Leyton Orient today, and he's saying, I want all this made out public, you know. He tweeted in the last few months about he's not surprised about our season ticket prices, but he wants it all made public. He wants to know where all the money's going and whatever. To be fair, mate, it's got nothing to do with you. I know it's public money. It's my money. It's everyone else's money. But the government are the ones that decided about it. West Ham put in a proposal to play there. Yeah, well, what's it got to do with us? The government decided, not West Ham. You know, it wasn't West Ham. West Ham didn't say, oh, you know what, we want to play football there, but, you know, it's not fit for football. You better foot the bill. They decided it all. They're going to be getting rent off of us. We've got a 99-year lease. I don't know how much rent we're paying. No one knows. If you want to have a go at someone, have a go at the government, not West Ham. West Ham have just took up a good deal. Now he wants to know where all the money's going and why it's cost so much money and why, you know, why it's not open and why it's such a secret. You know what, mate? If you was ground sharing with West Ham, if they would have accepted that, you wouldn't have worried. Would you have contributed the £15 million that West Ham are going to contribute? No, you wouldn't. You'd be taking the same deal that West Ham taken, paying less money, filling it with less people. Not only that, with the Olympic Stadium, it's not just the fact that, you know, West Ham have gone into there. You know what, West Ham have gone into there, they've got a good deal. Maybe the government undervalued themselves. I don't know. Well, that ain't West Ham's problem. That's not my problem. I'm a fan. You know, we're going to go, we've got a good deal with the Olympic Stadium. But look at all around the world about the Olympic stadiums that have been built around the world. How many of them are up and running today? I went to Barcelona on a tour, and that big grand Olympic stadium that they had in 1992 is overgrown with weeds now. It cost the government millions to run it and to keep it afloat, because it can't be knocked down, because, you know, it's not financially viable. It's just overgrown. Now, what would the Olympic Stadium been doing if West Ham hadn't gone in there for football? Yeah, they would have had a Rugby World Cup there and whatever, you know. Something that they've been building this year for them. No one's complaining about them. Who's going to foot the bill for that? Yeah? But it would have just gone to pot. It would have had an Olympic, it would have had an athletics meeting every now and then, and it would have died out. At least now, the government's money, yeah, I know it's cost another £270 million on top, but at least the initial 500 million will see some sort of return for the taxpayer. Not to mention the businesses around that will benefit from it, from, you know, people coming to football and whatever. West Ham have put some money towards it. The taxpayer's going to get a return. They wouldn't have got nothing like that return for anyone else. Tottenham wanted to knock it down. Yeah, so I hope you get to see this video, Barry Hearn, because at the end of the day, the Olympic Stadium is a council-run property, and we are renting it. You know, you won't go to, you know, the lady who lives next door to your mum and declare that you want to know how much rent she's paying for her council property, because it's got nothing to do with you. At least you're getting some sort of money put back into the system, and that's all I've got to say about that. We've got some more videos coming up in the next few days. We'll be talking about the transfers. Follow us on Twitter at West Ham Fan TV, Facebook, facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV. Barry Hearn, fuck off and do one. Leighton Orient, I still respect you, but you can fuck off and do one if you agree with him. Come on, your ones.